Shalom. Can you explain Exodus chapter 21? Exodus chapter 21 from the big book. Let's get it. Holy Bible. Laws concerning slaves. This is the ruling you are to lay before them when you are to buy a Hebrew slave. His service shall be for 6 years. In the 7th year he shall leave. Now this is explaining, when the Hebrew Israelite is wax cold poor. You know, wax cold poor, meaning that everything that he had, he lost it. Now this is actually telling, or this is showing a next Hebrew Israelite how to help his brother, and the precepts are right next to it. Let's get that first precept right. It says Leviticus chapter 25 verse 35 to 46. Let's get it. Just like what I said, Leviticus chapter 25 verse 35, the precept. If y'all can pause and read this, you'll see what I'm talking about. Pause and read and go into your own Bible and read it yourself. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's basically telling a brother how to help his brother and how long he can hold him. And when he does pay for him, that pay should be able to make him be okay when he leaves that captivity or that slavery, and he shouldn't have him as he would a normal slave. Pause and read. It's even talking about a bondswoman and a bondsman, a slave man and a slave woman. So pause and read. Remember, this is the precept, meaning it's explaining Exodus chapter 21. So this is the rest of Exodus chapter 21 from the big book. As I said before, it's only telling a Hebrew how to help his brother or how to help his sister, by buying them, but not buying them like you would a normal slave. And I'm going to prove that with the scriptures. For anybody who was reading the verse, that down there, if you see the little A, that down there is 21A, I'm giving you all. For the rest of the letters in the second part of Exodus 21, if you see the other letters B, C, D, these are all the letters, and precepts too, so above that 22, that's the last letter for Exodus 21. So as I said, when you're reading, if you all can see the little small letters A, B, C, just as you do, just write them down and write down the precepts, follow with it. You get what I'm saying? The best of your ability. Now this is the second precept, which is Deuteronomy, let's get right there, Deuteronomy 15 and 12. Then it's Leviticus 10 and 39. Then it's Job 31 and 13. Then it's Sirach chapter 7 verse 21. I'm going to get them for you. So this is the Deuteronomy. Pause and read. The rest of the Deuteronomy. Pause and read. This is the Job. Remember what I said. Pause and read. Get your pens and papers out and write down these precepts and verses, even in the explanation. So it tells you that you're supposed to pay your brother, and you're not supposed to ill-treat your brother who's a slave. So you're hiring your brother. He's not a real slave. Shalom.